Hello everyone and welcome to another tournament stream! Woohoo! Today we will be streaming the first day of the APAC server final stages, and joining me today will be Frostbite, and we will be co-commentating together and just having fun with it. And yeah, that's basically it. Bit of house cleaning out of the way. There is the room invite. We can accept that and we can go into my fancy place. Basically, a bit of house cleaning. There is a 5-minute delay on the stream. That is to avoid any stream sniping happening and to make sure that people cannot see what other people are doing. This used to be 3 minutes, but it's up to 5 minutes because there was a battle last week where the 3 minutes were actually not enough time because someone was in the same position for that long. So back to 5 minutes is. If you are from the APAC server and you want to get rewards, you have to watch through the portal, make sure that you are logged in, make sure that you have accepted cookies. If you see a grey screen on the portal, that means that you have not accepted cookies. So yeah, like I said, today I will be streaming together with Frostbite. Are you here, Frost?
Hello, what's up?
Oh, go. I'm basically showing the room right now. We are starting it off with Flame versus the Island Boys. Rackham is also being streamed, but that is on Crim's stream, and he's streaming it from a point of view. So yeah, what are your thoughts on today, Frost?
Boy, I'm excited. I can't wait to see these teams go. In the PYSs, I didn't get to see either of these teams, so I'm really excited to see what they have for us.
It should be good fun. I've been following them for the round robins, both of these teams, and it's just... I love APAC. I love the chaos of APAC server. Like, every server has their own little thing, and for APAC, in my opinion, it is chaos, but it's like such sweet, perfectly fun chaos.
Absolutely. What I've observed the most from APAC that I like is the variety of rosters. During the PYSs, I was seeing Horis, I was seeing FV 215Bs. Today we might see some more consistent lineups, but that really struck me, and I like the creativity that these teams had to bring.
Yeah, for the most part, you still see just Kranwagens and Felices and sometimes a mouse or a light tank and stuff like that. Now, for instance, we see Barbies readying up with a mouse. We are starting it off on Ghost Factory. I think I will show the map video for that now, if that's okay with you.
Sounds good. I'll play mine as well.
Okay. So that is my map preview over. Is yours gone too?
And I'm done as well.
Okay, excellent. For those that are watching, by the way, if we seem to be noobing out a little bit, this is the first time that we're getting to co-commentate. So we kind of have to find our flow and just see how everything goes. And there may be some hiccups, there may be some brain derps. We apologize in advance, but at the same time, it is what it is and we do our best.
Absolutely. And I'm going to be letting Elminette take through us a little bit because, again, she's had some co-commenting experience, but we're going to be doing our best to give you guys both of our expressions and opinions throughout the whole time.
It should be good fun though. Like, for the most part, in a way, solo commentating is easier because you don't have to take anyone into account but yourself. But at the same time, co-commentating is so much easier because you don't have to feel everything, all the air yourself, basically. And that's something that I always appreciate about co-commentating.
Exactly, and we'll have double the coverage during the game, so we'll be able to spot things if another person is not looking. So we'll be able to react better. And overall, I'm just excited. So, Amina, do you want to take us through the lineups on this game one?
Yeah, we actually see Flame getting ready with no less than 2 mouse. We see 3 Kranwagens, a Rheinmetall Panzerwagen, and 1 Felice. Whereas the Island Boys are taking 4 Kranwagens, 2 Felice, and a Rheinmetall Panzerwagen.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty good. Looks like both teams bring the light tank, but we've got double mouse from Flame, so we'll see how they're going to run it on Ghost Factory.
Also, fair warning, because we have two different sets of streamers here with two different camera work, basically, this does mean that there are times where I will be seeing something Frost doesn't see and Frost sees something that I don't see. So that we try to cooperate there and basically make sure that everyone follows all the action. But that is a bit of a weakness in air brackets of co-commentating, so we have to take that into account.
Right.
I'm not seeing a harvester camel on any of the mice. I'm disappointed.
Each team running their cyber camos. And we're away.
So we have most of the island boys heading towards the base A area, with a little bit towards base C. But that does mean that Dux may be caught out very early on. He has to be careful.
And we do see the spot on Dux. The rest of the Flame team is moving mostly towards B, although we have a little bit of backup with Malchais. And no damage taken so far on those spots.
This is always the thing, like, oh, now Monk actually betrayed where he's at. Usually they expect someone to be behind the building, little sandhill, to spot there in the bush. Monk was actually in a position where we do not usually see a light tank.
That's right. And meanwhile, while they were doing that, the Island Boys were able to grab C cap, so they'll have a cap advantage, although we do see the mice from Flame grabbing B to even that out.
A bit surprised that they didn't try to go for the B cap earlier, to be honest. Even though they are mouse, they would have been arriving earlier than that.
Right. They can be a little bit sluggish, but if they had made their way directly towards B, they likely would have had that cap advantage.
Sugar topping getting farmed right now.
Wow, down to 1,000 HP. He's looking very low. And more damage going in now, and basically a two-shot.
He's also now in a position where he literally cannot get out of there, and now he's being basically murdered by Ace. He's going to die. And there he goes.
He's gone, picked up. First kill is going to go to the Island Boys.
Malchis is also very alone there. Basically now Sacrificial Lamb is turning around to help him, but he's not going to arrive there in time.
Oh yeah, no, that's impressive gameplay from Island Boys, taking an early 5v2 to their advantage.
And they're only now capping base A, but at the same time, they are in a good lead already just because of the kills they made.
Exactly. Flame just looking like they're not able to control any parts of the map. Big damage going into Sacrificial Lamb as well. He's down to half, and a couple more tanks are able to clip into him. Now
basically thank you is going to be shot. He's been flanked by the mice, just saying that. The thing is though that with Flame here, the problem that they had is that they had positions where they could build upon one another, but it took too long for them to get into places where they could actually build on one another.
Exactly, yeah, and the mice from Flame just not able to contribute the DPM or the mobility, be in place to share their HP. So when Island Boys was able to make that quick play onto the A side.
I think this is also like with the mice, this works if they are in the factory together and if they are getting pushed. Basically, when you do not play the game of the mouse, then the mouse is not, I wouldn't say useless, because you can see they still got damage and everything, but they cannot perform the function that you want them to have.
Exactly, they just become a liability for you instead of an asset.
And now it's just ducks. And now there is no ducks, and the first game is for the Island Boys.
And that was a pretty impressive game, and over pretty quickly. So we'll see if Flame is able to come back from that on the other spawn.
And this is always the thing, like right now all the maps are still like automatic and everything. Tomorrow we're going to have map picks, and one of the things that I always like about that is that you see which team likes which map, but then also the other team which spawns they like, because everything is influenced by that. And that's one of the things, like when you win on another team's map pick, basically, I can only imagine that that has to have a psychological effect, because they chose that map thinking they are strong on it, and if they lose on that, it has an impact.
Exactly. There's a huge strategy that goes into the picks for the maps, and generally the teams that do just decide to pick a map feel confident on both spawns, but of course it comes at a risk because both teams that are going to be involved usually have an idea of which spawn they're going to prefer, and they're going to have to accept that the other team's going to be able to pick for them.
So with 42 seconds left to go, do you want to go over this lineup? It's not all that different.
Sure. I'm seeing pretty similar things. We do see that Flames dropped one of their mice, so they're only going to be running one so far, double Felicia and a triple Kron along with the RHM. And then the Island Boys running a single RHM as well, and just running 4 Kronwagens to the 3 Flame, and as well 2 Felicia.
I still can't believe I don't have the Felice though. It's a crime.
Same. Yeah. Man, what a shame. Missing a couple now, actually.
There's like, actually I got told you are a little bit quiet, so I'm going to up your sound just a little bit. And
Okay.
I can go there. And I also got a pop-up offer because I always get those on my APAC account.
See, I'm on the Wargaming client, so I get a lot less offers because there's no cash offers directly in the game.
But yeah, with the Phillies, like I've said this before, and this is a rant that I will always have. I do not like a pay-to-win tank. No, it's actually not pay-to-win, but a tank that has only been sold once and was sold for like €300 to be meta. I don't blame anyone using the tank when they have it, but I do not like the fact that this is a thing.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact that it hasn't been sold since does frustrate a couple of players. We did see some interest in having that tank sold. Players were willing to spend whatever they could to get a couple more on their roster.
I think that also influences the players that you can use. Now, of course, we have the Kranwagen, and basically everyone can get that. But it's not quite the same as a Felice.
And you still need, both these teams are running 2 Felicia, and we've been seeing teams from EU, NA, and APAC all run Felicias, usually at least 1 or 2 of them. So someone on the roster has to have one. Can't run 7 Kronwagens to the same effect.
No, exactly. You miss sort of like the holding function of them. In the meantime, we see
the center.
There's a lot of action happening inside the factory. We have now base B being stolen, but base D has also been capped. But if Flame manages to get base B, then they are at an advantage. At the same time, though, Melchi's lost a whole lot of HP.
A huge amount. He's down to 2 shot. But the Flame does have the cap advantage inside of the center part of the map. So whether they can hold on to this map control is the question.
But that is the thing, because the Island Boys are now sort of like pincering them from both sides, so they have to be careful because both Felice, Sugar Topping and Campon are in danger where they're. It's actually Cringe that is the preferred target here, out in the open on the factory floor.
Right, and the HP just continuing to go to the Island Boys so far. Cringe looking extremely low, Sugar Topping now getting hit, and RHM from the Island Boys is low, but
he's
so
gone.
far the HP is still an advantage. And he's gone. Quick developments in these games.
The thing is that you see that the Island Boys are bleeding more steadily, as in they all lose HP, but they're not all losing as much HP at once.
Exactly, yeah. You can see everyone on their team has taken quite a bit of damage except for Ace, but the HP is spread out nice and even.
And now we have basically, they want to take out Campon. No, they're actually taking out Melchis first. And they accept that they are going to lose some HP for that, but they don't need to be all that careful, because now they will easily outgun him.
Exactly, with the 7v4, it's definitely in the favor of Island Boys. They're just going to roll in here and make sure they don't throw away any tanks, but pick up the kills, and that will be all.
Like now it is still a 7 versus 3. Basically the Island Boys have a chance of actually getting a 7-0, and I think they will get it.
Looks like it, yeah, they do
There we
secure
go.
the 7-0, the dominant win on Ghost Factory, they're able to sweep both sides of the map.
And I find this really fun. Well, not funny is maybe not the right word. The first game, Flame takes mice, and the Island Boys are like, yeah, we're not going to go into the factory. Second game, no mice, let's go factory. Beautiful game.
Yeah, either way. Both working out. Just working out for the Island Boys there.
So we are moving on to Camp Stilla. Shall we do the map trailer?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, let's get it going right now.
Okay. There we go. My map trailer has ended.
Mine is also done. I'm just editing some stuff in the background.
In the meantime, we see Flame getting ready for Castilla with 2 light tanks this time. Met een Panzerwagen and an LT. 4 Kranwagens and a Felice. And the Island Boys are also taking 2 fast tanks, but they're both Rheinmetall Panzerwagens. 4 Kranwagens and a Felice. This should be interesting, because like in Castilla, the light tanks make all the difference with the running around, and not so much because of damage that they do, but because of base caps that they can basically procure, as well as camping positions they can use to spot or snipe.
Exactly. I know that tournament players may not have the most positive opinion of this map, but in my opinion, Castilla is one of the top ones, just because of its dynamics, the open nature of the map, and the fact that you have to occupy multiple parts. You can't just shove one part of the map.
I still call it Camp Stilla for a reason, to be honest.
Yeah,
it is a lot less bad than it used to be.
Definitely seen a couple of these matches go to 7 minutes, including in the PYS 3.
That's one of the things. Like, I don't mind to play on Castilla, but as a tournament map, nowadays you do see more action, so it's less, well, I wouldn't say boring to watch, because there's still a lot happening. But generally speaking, I kind of feel that it is still one of the slower maps, so to speak.
Oh, definitely. 100%. It's very difficult to get a cap on A or C. Actually B as well, but we're going to see an interesting double light tank push into B here. Flame trying to take an early advantage.
A getting capped as well, because this was actually a good guess from both teams, because they knew that either they would get A and the other would get B, or they wouldn't get A but the other wouldn't get B either.
Exactly. Yeah, so both teams making an aggressive play, and it will work out a little bit more in the favor of Flame. They will have the cap advantage, and like I mentioned earlier, it is notoriously difficult to reset caps on Castilla, so we'll see how the Island Boys are going to respond to this.
I kind of expect Dux to go for the C cap and just hide in, not necessarily in the bush, but near the bush. And that is no, he's actually going to have a look-see first. And he does spot A, so they know that there's someone there.
And it looks like Flame is expecting the Island Boys to be doing the same thing. They're stacking up a lot of tanks to be resetting C if anyone does move over there.
Suguna also in a very good position to not so much decap, but just to spot everyone in this area if they manage to peek out.
Yeah, and it's notable that Flame did leave the town side, the castle side. So the Kron of the Island Boys, Morn Fika, is going to be the only one up there, but of course Flame could still reinforce the position. They have plenty of time.
Barbas and Mornovica did spot one another though. Monk is also in a position where it can be absolutely deadly if they try to push base A. And this is exactly the kind of Camp Stilla match that I was talking about.
Exactly. We're just seeing some pretty static gameplay so far, but you know, it's going to take a few minutes to warm up, and then we do see Campon activating some speed boosts, so we could see a play here.
Now if he's tracked, that is dangerous. I understand the move, but it is very dangerous to make this push.
It is tracked on the open, 700 into him, down to 1100 HP. Will anyone be able to finish him off? Ace is empty on the clip, so won't be able to get more damage, and looks like he's going to make the crossing.
And because they spotted Sugu and they pushed him back, I think they were actually hoping to catch base C there, but they're not risking it.
Right, yeah. No need to risk for Flame when they do have the cap advantage.
This is also why Campon pushing in this position is actually very important, because he can see Sugu a lot easier if needed. He's also going to check behind the buildings to see if anyone is there. Zonkat spotted pushing back.
We can actually see the Island Boys just moving away from C entirely. Campon is going to be able to have an easy reset if anyone's going to be able to go in, so it will deter Island Boys from making that rotation there. You can see they're moving closer to the A and B side of the map.
That was a cheeky shot from Monk into Campon there, and he is still doing it. Basically, Campon cannot look in the position that he wants to be looking without getting shot.
And we see a blind shot attempt go on to the T100 of Flame, who's able to most likely going to grab C here. More blind shots coming in, but yeah, he's able to grab C, so now the pressure really is on for the Island Boys.
This is one of the things that I do love about Castilla, because even when nothing is happening, there is so much happening. The position that Campon took looks like a bad play because he lost so much HP getting there, but him getting there allowed them to take base C.
Exactly, and now Island Boys, they're going to have to make a bit of a rash play. They're going to have to go past their own A cap and try to work on something, otherwise the bleeding from the cap is going to continue to tick up here.
I think they want to push Barbies, not knowing exactly how much backup Barbies has. But Barbies is in a pretty good position and doesn't really need to do anything but just stay there and spot.
Yes, this part of the map is not known as the Calbanas position for nothing.
Exactly. Campon is also getting pushed a little bit though. He's basically the weak link here, but even then, Flame has 2 bases and that point advantage is going up steadily.
Right, even with the kill on Barbies they're going to get, and Ace does drop now as well. Flame up to 940.
They need a lot more to happen if they want to win this game. This looks to be Flame's game. Especially now with Thank You moving into base B.
I don't see any way they can stop it because they still have to get a reset on C. They're up to 980 points now. They just need to keep getting kills and then continue move towards all the caps. And there we go, 1,000 points.
The kill on Thank You. I mean, he had no choice but to try and get base B, but at the same time, getting flanked like that meant that he died and the points went to Flame.
Yeah, exactly. Just really well executed from Flame there. Able to, when they were up on the cap, reinforce their lead by capping C, forcing Island Boys to have to make a whole costly, in terms of time, rotation to the other side of the map.
Sometimes I see something said in the chat and I want to just see what it is, and someone just said that Flame had the bad spawn side and they won this game.
Yeah, I would also consider the South spawn to be the rough match. I remember hearing from the lead of Joker who said that he's purposely picked South spawn on Castilla, picking the map and then allowing to be picked on South, knowing that, having confidence in it and losing every time. So South spawn is difficult. I think it's just because of the time it takes to get to the A gap to pressure that side.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
like in randoms, it doesn't really matter because you are against players that mostly are used to losing more than winning. But when you're at this level, every move counts.
Right. Every square meter that your tank spawns in counts. There's a reason why Amina and I are running light tanks as spectators, so that we can give more slots to the heavies to spawn where they should be spawning.
I've actually been told that no longer matters as of half a year or a year or something. I still do it kind of out of habit because I don't want to risk it and I don't trust the system to work as it should.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to go over the lineup?
15 seconds. Sure, with 15 seconds left, we do see Flame running a mouse on Castilla. That's an interesting choice. And the Island Boys, 5 Krons, Felicia, and an Archem, and interesting Flame now. Oh, they are running the T100, so that will be their light tank.
We also see a concept on B arriving for the first time today.
Right, probably not going to be the last one. definitely is a popular tank, but not a spammy tank. Can only be run maybe 1 or 2, kind of like a Felicia, but it's not seen as often on maps.
I'm really curious to see where Campon will go in the mouse, because this is not a... Well, back in the day it used to be, but it's definitely not a Castilla tank anymore.
Right, I still tend to think B-side for the mouse, but we'll have to wait and see.
He will get there in like 2-3 minutes? Maybe?
Maybe 48 days.
But that is the thing, that is the risk that they're taking. Now Ducks up the hill, not going for base A. This Flame is doing interesting stuff here.
It looks like Monks is going to try the early fast cap on B. It won't have a second light tank to reinforce the cap, though, so if he does get reset, he would be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, but he's not getting
spotted. He's going to be able to get it off here. Yeah. And
this is a free cap. And a free early advantage.
And now we see Flame sending all of their tanks over to the A side, and this does risk losing some map control here. Excuse me, the T100 is still in their spawn, so that will give them some visibility.
I think they were kind of hoping to catch the light tank at A.
Yeah, I think so too. And didn't work out for them.
A's now getting shot a little bit, but basically he doesn't have to hold this side. He can just survive and stay and move. He has to be very careful now though, because they are coming for him.
They are, and he's not going to have enough time to get into that position, so he's going to have to try to play low here.
He didn't have the speed boost anymore to get out of there.
And it looks like Morn's going to pay for it, in a way. The attention on him instead.
Yeah, and Ace as well. They're both going to die.
Ooh, Ace is gone.
Yep. Mornovica is in his safe place now. Ooh, Ducks got spotted and lost a whole chunk of HP there.
Right, so the Island Boys trying to play the rest of their tanks safe, but that doesn't mean... It means they can't really respond to the threat from Flame, so they're just going to have to accept the gun down, see what they can do with that.
More than that, unless they manage to get that base C, which is exactly what they're trying to do now, that would mean that Flame had the advantage, but they're going to lose that because base C is almost capped.
Right, so Flame will have to respond. They're going to have the gun advantage to do so. We'll have to make a play into the center of the map, most likely, or have to wrap around to the seaside.
Look what Monk is doing. Monk is heading towards Ducks. Now he's also spotted Barbie, so he knows he has to be more careful. He's not completely without protection, though.
He's getting very aggressive. If the Concept's able to get a good clip into him, this could be pretty punishing.
But once he's out of the clip, he's going to be dead, because there's...
Oh.
There we go. Again, this is one of the things. I understand the move being made, but at the same time, it is a very costly move to make with big risks.
Right. To throw that Concept away for essentially what is one clip of damage into an RHM is not going to be the trade they were looking for.
Exactly. Now we have 4 Kranwagens versus 2 Kranwagens. Mornovica and Zonk are not going to survive this. But they do take one out.
They will take a kill.
Zonk looking to get Notchies down.
Yeah, we see Campon in the middle here, trying to do the 1v1 against thank you, but not able to be very useful against the Felicia so far.
Monk in the meantime has run around, is grabbing base A. Base B is getting reclaimed as well. And at this stage, Flame has the tanks. They should be able to win this. At the same time, if they take out Campon and they get base B, it might still be tricky for Flame to get this, even if they have more tanks.
Right, despite the idlers, having a full health Kranwagen can be really helpful. But I don't know about this play to go into the river to pick up the mouse. He's going to take his gun out of the game for a while.
Yeah, at the same time, the Campon is doing an excellent job at just refusing to let him do anything, go anywhere.
And yeah, he's going to be stuck there for quite a while. He's going to have to leave his teammate, up on B-side by himself.
We're at 960 points. Base A is there's no one from Flame near there. They just need to survive.
that's all they need to do to get the win here.
Yeah.
Although,
There we go.
And that's it, 1,000 points. They were able to get the kill.
Well done. This is basically, they had the disadvantage, the Island Boys here, and they still managed to turn around just by playing Supremacy.
Oh, that was a really impressive match there.
I loved it.
Almost wish we could just go to a replay, instant replay, and check it out again.
I do love the whole... this is the parts of Castilla that I do like, when you get matches like this.
Right, but we won't have, unfortunately, too much time to discuss it, because we gotta go over and do our map trailer for Naval Frontier coming up next.
Yes, I'll start that now. Mine is over.
Alright, and I'm done with mine as well.
Important thing to note right now, though, is that this is a best of 7, which means that if the Island Boys win the next game, then they are through to the upper bracket, and Flame will be through to the lower bracket.
Exactly, so this is a bit of a do-or-die moment for Flame here. They have to take this whole map to force the tiebreaker.
And in order to try and do so, Flame is taking some F3s this time, 2 of them. We see 4 Kranwagens and a Hori. And for the Island Boys, we see 4 Kranwagens, 2 Felice and a Ruim met a Panzerwagen. No TDs or F3s at all.
Interesting loadout. So Flame choosing to run a tank destroyer, and then the Island Boys running the light tank.
We have seen the Hori being absolutely fantastic on Naval Frontier earlier in this season, though. So this could be a very good choice of them.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hori, there's always a reason to run it, especially on this map. Lots of long, wide angles from both sides of the cap. And lots of cover, honestly, for the tank destroyer to hide behind.
Let's see. The F3 is one of those tanks that I've played it, and for some reason, it and I don't get along. Even if it is an auto reloader, and I don't know what's the deal with that.
Yeah, I've had a lot of comp players complain to me about how that gun operates, but man, I think it's so much better than the AMX M454 meta. That tank's gun used to really infuriate me.
Look at Monk getting all the early spots here, and actually there was a blind shot by Malchis into near where he was, but he just drove on to not get shot, which was a very good call.
Right, huge intelligence that he was able to pick up. Now Flame feels like they have to kind of make this push now and maybe catch the Island Boys napping, but again, with all those spots, it can be hard to do so.
And at the same time, we see Monk running around the back now, heading towards base A. Flame is being very aggressive, though, not even going for base B, but going straight for KX.
Right, they're trying to pick up a kill here, get a pincer on the Felicia, and then maybe mourn the Kranwagen as well, close to Seaside, although he's getting backed up by Ace, who does take some bleeding.
Sacrificial Lamb might just be exactly that today, but Suka is probably going to die first. No, he's still surviving.
Does survive that shot, and the Felicia is probably going to dump the reserves, yeah.
The thing is, though, if you lose this much HP pushing, is it worth the push?
We'll have to see. HP definitely in the Island Boys' favor so far. They were able to absorb that push pretty well, and they had the gun advantage.
And right now, Flame is even losing the point advantage that they used to have. Zonk is getting pushed, though, together with Monofika. But Melchis might lose his life for it.
He might just able to pick up the kill on a one-shot there, but likely it's going to get picked up from someone else. Zonk maybe moving in for the kill.
There goes Melchis. Barbies goes down. Edie is now a 5 versus 2. This is a very quick game. We're just 2 minutes in.
Right, yeah, it looks like Flame just wasn't able to spread out their HP very efficiently because they've still got 2 full, like nearly full health tanks, and we can see the Island Boys running much more spread out HP on their tanks.
I think this was not so much Flame playing badly, but more the Island Boys playing very well. They basically guesstimated what Flame was going to be doing, and they made them pay for it very dearly.
Right. Yeah. I think the push has to be really well coordinated, and I think Flame did a decent job, but Island Boys was all over that defense. They were just able to use their clips, get an early gun advantage, and then just take it from there.
I love it. Basically, I always talk about the fact that basically you have teams that win a game and you have teams that lose a game. In my opinion, this was a game that Flame lost because the Island Boys just played that well. I got another. I keep getting the pop-up offers. Getting like 5 in a row. Oh, that was it actually. I need to stay here. I was all ready to get more games like that, but that was a very decisive win by the Island Boys.
Yeah, they had that one covered everywhere that Flame was trying to go. They had more tanks, it seemed like.
Let's have a look if we have a result yet from Rackham versus Bip. No, that is still going.
So I think we'll be probably watching upper finals, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, because they usually the upper bracket and the lower bracket would be at the same time, but that's actually been changed now, so we get like both. So you start with the upper bracket and then we move on to the lower bracket.
I see. Okay.
Let's see. This is always the part, like, we just need to wait, because also Anna had another pop-up off.
Yeah, I can't really risk a battle knowing that the set could be over at any minute.
Exactly, and then in this case, we are not starting the next matchup at a set time. It is going to be started manually, and that's the tricky part here. Ooh, I see a question in the chat. What's the drop chance of a tank in a fan container? I actually don't know. Low. Ooh. Probably very low.
Low. Probably lower than 5%. I think there's some people that know. You can ask on the official Discord server on the general Blitz discussion. Someone likely will be able to give you an answer. Probably my guess, though, would be between 1 and 5%.
Yeah, I wouldn't... No, definitely not higher than 5%. I kind of probably expect it to be less.
Yeah. Like that.
But still, free stuff is free. I do like how easy they made the Neon Cafe event, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's nice and easy, but you got to be able to play consistently for the next 3 days because it won't be around for very long.
That's true, but you get like 6 tickets, which means that you only need 57 wins in total to get the Pole Globe. Right, which isn't that bad. It's doable.
I mean, I have some clan members that can do that in one day.
Yeah.
One sitting.
I'm trying to be very pro and do my 9 wins a day for the other event that we've got, the Forge Fire Countdown.
Right. Yeah, I think it's pretty interesting, and the site license is going to be extremely valuable. So
I hope we get there.
Really worth it too. Oh yeah, no, I think we'll reach it. I think we see some good progress now in the last couple of days, and I think it'll be probably maybe 2 days left over. It's my guess. Maybe like in a week we'll be able to claim that, but we'll see. It might come down to the final hour.
Yeah, it could be, but we'll see. Hopefully we have a bit of time to spare. But yeah, I keep doing 9 wins a day to do my part, basically. Because for me, I don't play that much. Usually I do my clan missions. And then unless I'm feeling exceptionally good that day, I will play more. But most of the days, I just stop playing then. So 9 wins a day is something that I'm very proud to reaching.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of days I don't get 9 wins. Because I log in, play like 3 games, and then I'm like, okay, I'm done for today. I'll try it again tomorrow.
Yes.
And then there's other days where I come back and I like just roll out like 50 battles in a whole session because I've got a platoon mate, you know, and we're having fun. But yeah, no, I try not to like log on to Blitz with any expectation of like, oh, I'm gonna be doing this much of battles or whatever. Unless I've got a stream going, and then I was like, okay, I'm like fully committed. But I just like to play Blitz when I'm enjoying it, and I will always give it a try. So that's why I'm excited for the future.
I think that's also it, yeah. I don't like the feeling of having to play. I like playing, but once it becomes a have to, then it feels like a chore and it's no longer fun.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, no, exactly. I've been playing. I mean, I haven't been playing as long as you have. I mean, I've only been playing since 2016. But I've done my grind.
Young newbie.
I've done my grind. I've played my decade, at this point now, and I feel like there's no point in stressing myself out about finishing an event or whatever. Having the fear of missing out. It's like I've got enough to play around with on my account. I'm not worried about too much these days.
When I first started playing, like this all started because of my uncle. My uncle was playing the game and we had this family reunion and he was like, "Oh, Joe, you gotta install this, you'll like it," and everything. And eventually I basically just installed it to get him to stop talking about it. And yeah, here we are nearly 12 years later. But it's also
that's pretty funny.
When I first started playing, I got addicted to it. It felt like at some point I had to play every day, hours a day and everything. And I was just like, that is not healthy. So I stopped playing for a month. And since I came back after that, I'm no longer addicted. And the moment that I feel like it becomes a thing, then I take a break and it's gone just as quickly again.
Yeah, exactly. I had somewhat of a similar story actually, and I just switched to my other screen, so my face cam's on now. Hello everyone. I had a similar story. I had a older brother who was playing Blitz in 2015, I think, on his iPad, and he's like, "Hey, you might like this game." So I started playing on my computer when I actually graduated from like 8th grade or something like that. And then I started playing and played around with my brother a little bit, but then he quit the game like very shortly after. He had other things to do, and I kept playing. And then yeah, here we are 10 years later.
My uncle stopped playing years ago. He was not the best of players. He was the kind of players that you hoped would be on the enemy team.
Oh, okay.
Which for me was always a good thing because we're pretty competitive in my family. So if we play a board game, it's never about just winning. No, you have to smash the other one quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah. I think my brother only played around like with that game for like maybe 3 months max. So I was like pretty much on my own for like pretty soon. And actually, I didn't really join the community for another year or so. I think I was probably just like on my own, just playing the game, just having fun. And then around like late April or like May or something like that. So about a year later, I joined my first Discord servers, and then I got to know people. And honestly, I got involved pretty quickly. I think within a few months of getting onto like Discord, finding out like Discord client Discords at the time, that was like the whole thing. It was like all finding client Discords, and we had a couple of like hubs, but of course there's no official server back then. So I did that, joined some Discords, but then also at the time the forums were still kind of popular. So I kind of became known as like a big forum contributor, and that's kind of what led me to where we are now. I knew Ribblestripe pretty well, and then he asked me for some advice to set up an official Discord server, and that's how I got onto the mod team. And then I've kind of been like just like a constant part of the community since then. I haven't really done content like creation. It wasn't really my interest. But this year I decided to give tournament streaming a try. While they're here.
I'm happy you did, to be honest, because not just because you're streaming APAC and potentially NA, because those are in your time zone kind of things. APAC needs a lot more love than it's getting. But to be fair, if you hadn't become a moderator on the official Discord, then we probably never would have met, like digitally or physically.
Yeah, no, it's pretty unlikely, definitely. If I hadn't, gotten to know Ribble like that, then Yeah, because I mean, honestly, like when I first joined the team, like talk about imposter syndrome. Like I was still felt pretty new to the game, right? And everyone else on the team was either an offline player, like had met wargaming in person, right? Like gone to their offlines and stuff like that, or they were like a big content creator. So like I had heard of everyone on the team. Very few people on the team had heard of me. It wasn't reciprocal for a while, right? A couple of people from the NA server knew about me because I was like, again, pretty active in like the forum stuff and whatever. And I had done some volunteer work for the Clan Wars North America for like 2 seasons, CWNA 4 and 5. But like outside of NA, I was like pretty much unknown. Like, because there's no reason anyone should have known me.
To be fair, I hadn't heard of you before then either.
Yeah.
But it's one of the reasons that I love the game is because of the social connection that you build over time. Like just all the friendships and everything. For me, it started with just platooning. Then you had clans. This was before clans were a thing in game. But you had like all the clans had their own forums and there was so much drama. But it was basically, you were already building the sort of like online little families that way. And then eventually you got Discord and it just became so much more than that. Like most of the clan forums as far as I know, don't exist anymore. But all of the old clans still have their Discord server and there's still people there that are just like there for a very long time and will continue to be there.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen a lot of communities come and go, but the overall Blitz community is the reason why I'm still playing this game today, without a doubt. I mean, I was supposed to have actually quit this game in like 2020. I was like, oh, I'm going to college, you know, I'm like moving on. And then the pandemic happened and I had nothing else to do, so I was like, well, I guess I'm still here, guys. But I was like, I had planned to quit many times, but I kept coming back, really because of the community. I couldn't get away from everyone. I loved you guys. I loved everyone so much. But if it was just me and I didn't have my clan, I didn't have like, you know, the official server to be around, there would have been nothing like really keeping me attached to the game. And I've like, you know, I've played this game quite a bit, and there's a lot of things maybe I could have done with my time that I didn't, but I don't regret it. I've gained so many friendships and memories and things that I've been able to do because of this. And if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have had those experiences. So also I value it from like perspective, like it kind of helped me grow up a little bit because I got into community when I was like a teenager, you know, and it's like those years you're kind of easily impressionable and now like I'm in my mid-20s and you know like the game and the community have shaped how like I am, and I think like you know being active on the moderating team whatever has actually allowed me to be a little bit more like how can I put this, thorough, like to be on top of things and to have to listen really, like because you know people want to be able to be heard, and if you can't listen to people then you can't really like they won't be able to really respect what you have to say as well.
For me, one of the things I've mostly learned about passing on feedback is that you have to do it civilly. Like, imagine you're working at customer service and someone is in your face shouting at you. You wouldn't be inclined to want to help them. But if they explain things calmly and with reasoning, you're a lot more likely to feel that their feedback is valid. And that's something that I've learned over time, that wargaming is especially susceptible to that. Because if you basically... and I'm aware that I'm on the official channel saying this, but one of the potential issues is that if you voice things in a way that they feel is uncivil, they're a lot less likely to listen to you. So that's why I always want to hammer home that it doesn't matter what you have to say, as long as you voice it civilly, it's absolutely fine, and they will listen. They may not agree with you, and they may not do what you want them to do, but they will listen. If you start shouting or cussing or whatever, your argument will not arrive in the place where you want it to be. And that's the same with everything. And I think that's the most valuable lesson that I've learned with all the years that I've been working with Wargaming as a community contributor and also as a moderator and everything else that I do, a lot of it stands and falls with not so much what you're saying, but a lot with how you say it. So just in general, for everyone, if you have feedback for Wargaming on any specific subject, as long as you phrase it civilly, it's a lot more likely to be heard.
Yes, couldn't agree with that any more than how you stated. Oh, got our match here.
In fact, boop, boop.
The viewers can be happy that we're done waffling on.
Actually, I can go back
All
to
right,
my...
and you're joining the room now, right?
Yes, I went into the room. I actually realized that I forgot to use the team icons last time. It shows like the team name and the list and the scoreboard and everything. But I put so much effort into getting all the little team logos in, and I completely forgot to use them. So let me see if I can find... We have Rackham, and then we have the Island Boys. Boop, boop. There they are. Logos and everything.
Yeah, I had no idea how much like manual work's gonna be necessary to do like edits on the fly while streaming. I know now. It's a lot.
To be honest, I am an absolute potato when it comes to OBS. Like, I'm proud that I've managed to get this all done, because at some point I was closer to crying than laughing, basically, because I'm not good at it.
It's a little struggle. We got there in the end.
Yeah.
For sure.
To be fair, I only got here with your help and Megalion's help and Sneeko's help, because otherwise I would have been just a mess and we would have had a completely vanilla stream.
Possibly true, but you know, we would have appreciated your commentary no matter what.
Thank you. Also, I'm just seeing something that I want to screenshot for keepsies. Yeah, we have less than 3 minutes now before we go into the first game of this new match, best of 7. The Island Boys are not quite there yet, but we see Rackham completely ready. There we go. Suddenly, players.
They're rolling in now. Yeah, interesting. Maybe they were in the training room. That does happen sometimes. You've got guys that are practicing something right before the match.
So yeah, that means that we should be doing another map trader, because we are going to Rockfield. Are you ready for them?
Oh, yes. Give me a second, actually.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, let's roll it.
Yes. We got a question there about the result from Bit and Rackham, so let me just quickly look that up, because we know that Rackham won, but we don't know by how much, so I'm actually going to get you back here.
Oh, yeah, good question. Okay, well, I'm gonna do
4-2.
Could be... Oh, 4-2. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just gonna say, I was gonna read the lineups. We got a minute left, and there's still some time for changes, but so far, we've got Rackham with 6 Kronwagen and 1 T100, and the Island Boys are running pretty similar lineup, just the same, 6 Kronwagens and 1 RHM. So, interesting. And Rockfield, we'll see. Definitely a huge advantage for Clippers on this map. Not a lot of interior fighting. It's not like, you know, a big shot and then you hide it for a bit. Lots of open space, so the Clippers can be really dangerous here.
I'm always like, if you were to pick a T100 LT versus a high metal Panzerwagen, which do you think would win, generally?
I would go, okay, for these top players, I would go T100 personally. It depends, because the T100 can HE pen like from the side and rear, So if you're kind of like bum rushing the RHM near 200, you can probably win despite the RHM having, tungsten, having reactive. But I think the RHM is I would probably prefer to take the RHM myself just because it has a little bit of view range advantage, although the 200 camo is also excellent.
Because I always wonder about those things, because basically that's the difference between these teams. One light tank versus a different light tank, and for the rest they're all playing the same tanks.
Right, and the RHM does have that 7-second spotting, which kind of lines up with its higher alpha and longer reload. So that does allow it to get damage out more constantly, but in a 1v1 fight, I would pick 200.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also have a feeling that with the light tanks, they are more likely to go towards base A to do the spotting there. And the RHM is more likely to go to the ramp near base C, so to speak, to have a spotty spot.
Right, a couple spots coming out from either team. Reckham does take the first bleed there.
Mornovika also losing a little bit of HP. And now getting spotted for a lot longer.
Right, looks like the Island Boys are making their way over to the C cap. Are they going to step it though before Sagu does? And it looks like the 200 might have that. Unless he gets a reset, he will have the advantage here.
Unless they cap together, they might just steal it, but it will be very close. Nope. Split second though.
Close. Very, very close.
So now we have 3 tanks lying in wait for the Island Boys in their spawn. Basically, we have 2 groups of the Island Boys that are pretty closed off, whereas Rackham is more in a position to support one another, it seems like.
Right, looks like Crim's testing the waters, trying to see if he can go into B cap. Kind of knocking around, but he might be rotating out soon. We'll see.
Little bit of a good spot and shot action there by Monk in both nitroglycerin as well as Cologne.
And what I think is interesting here, the Island Boys have 3 Crown Boggans set up there for like a trap play. So it's a bit of a risk, but if any tank does, maybe Rome perhaps, were to, Reckham tank were to head over into the Island Boys spawn, this could get really messy for them, but it looks like the Crowns are moving up now.
I love this play because you have Crim capping base B, and it doesn't really matter if he gets it or not. Either he gets the base and they get the advantage that way, or Monk overextends and they lose a light tank and they get the advantage that way.
Right, and Island Boys, yeah, making their way in. This reticle's activated. We're gonna see some dumps here, I think. Maybe not.
Ooh, Rome not wanting to be there anymore.
He's trying to get out in a hurry, but I don't think he's going to be able to escape from Ace, and thank you.
And Zonk, because basically whichever way he turns, he's not going to get out of there.
Yeah, he's gone, so Island Boys will pick up the gun advantage here. And now the question is, do you move on? Do you take the gun advantage and kind of hold for a little bit, or do you keep making the play here?
Now we have Crim going behind Zonk to make life difficult for him. But he's also getting shot from the other side.
Shots. Oh. HE shots hurt a lot.
Yes. Bologna moving in. Wanting to take a thank you, but Ace is basically being a meat shield here. And he gets taken out for his troubles.
Wow. Taken out quickly. Zonk trying to clear Crim before he gets his whole clip out. He does pick up the kill now.
Yeah, but basically Rackham lost a lot of tanks trying to take out low HP tanks. And now there's just too many tanks.
2v5, and the cap's in favor of Island Boys. This match is almost shut and done here.
Poor Soko is going to be absolutely annihilated here. Nitroglycerin goes first, and then we are already at 1k points, and Soko actually gets to survive.
Someone needs to tell him that this game is not CSGO. You can't save for the next round. I'm joking.
that's generally a good comment to make, by the way, that regardless of what we're saying, we may joke about the situation, but we massively respect these players, and we both full well know that they can outplay us any day, in any battle, in any tank.
Yeah, and these, I could probably assemble a team of my clanmates, and we would be lucky to get one game, one match or whatever off of a whole set of like 7 maps. It's tough.
Exactly. I remember way back in the day. I don't know if you know Xenodium.
I don't recall.
He was one of the best players on the EU server for the longest time, and I had the luck to meet him early on in the game. So he taught me a lot and basically helped me with tunes and everything. So at one point when we got training rooms, I did a 1v1 versus him, and he was in the E100 and I was in the STB, which was at that time my most beloved tank. And I won one game, literally only just the one. He completely obliterated me every other game, but I won the one game, and I'm still so proud of that one game.
Oh yeah. So with 30 seconds left, we have
14
the
Kranwagens.
most interesting lineup here. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I was getting tired of seeing multiple tanks. I just want to see the same thing, guys.
Yeah, oh dear. How dare they use more than one tank?
Yeah, because now when I refer to the Kranwagen, like, you guys will know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. I do find this generally funny though, because it shows the strength of the Kranwagen currently, and this not in randoms, it's the strength in tours. Because of the super consumables that you have, there is just... I got another pop-up offer. GG. But there's just a lot to be said about how versatile the tank is right now, because you can push with it, you can hold with it, you can use the speed boost to get somewhere quickly or to get out of somewhere quickly. The Kranwagen can do so much right now.
Right, there's almost nothing it can't do. With the reticle calibration, I've seen some really nasty nukes at the beginning of a match on like desert sands. You know, dead tanks in 20 seconds because they just made the decision to cross the rails, and they got spotted by a light tank, and then 6 Kranwagens with reticle just popped out.
Also, interesting thing to note is that the Island boys all used their super speed boost, and Rackham did not.
That's true, and that will give them the early position into B side. Mando not able to get the reset. He's returned for now. He might be pushing for it now that the cap's almost picked up here. And looks like, wow, Island Boys able to get the cap.
Look at that! Poor Sogu!
Into Sogu. Tracked and spotted. Thank you now taking some bleeds. He's probably not going to last long.
No, he can't, but the cost of it though. Lots of crossfire lines. Basically, you can't possibly show all of it, but Thank You is not looking healthy, and Sogu is not looking healthy as well. There goes Thank You.
Yeah, Thank You, the first pick, but the Island Boys, despite that losing that tank, they will have the cap advantage, and they're also able to grab C, so Reckham will have to make the move here.
They have to get both B and A. The thing is that, though, without the light tanks, there's actually no one to do the spotting. Not
right.
Effective spotting, let's say.
Exactly, yeah.
Mandalorian does get spotted there, has to be careful, is going to go for it. Because they have to.
I'm gonna take his POV and check it out. Looks like there isn't any tanks for resets right now. They will secure it, so now the pressure is going to be back on the Island Boys pretty soon. Not right now, in a bit.
Basically, we have Rackham spamming the attack commands. They want to attack, but they are a bit spread out. They have to be careful to not get singled out somewhere. Prim met a rock.
Right, Rackham slowly moving their tanks forward, despite the... Actually, yeah, despite their...
They don't have to take this risk.
Yeah, they're just moving to secure map control, I think. No pushes yet, although, yeah, Ace is going to look a little vulnerable. He does have a lot of backup, though. So Rackham would make a mistake here if they just openly push him. They're probably just going to want to sit here and let their cap points accumulate.
We now have 2 of the Kranwagens turning around, so basically Ace is left alone together with Lost Hope as a backup, but that's not enough backup. With that way, the move that Colonia and Rome did together is a perfect destruction.
Right, Ace still holding out despite all the tanks there, and now we do see the Island Boys trying to push onto Cologne and Rome here. Ooh, Rome taking a lot of damage, 1300 now, and he goes.
That is the power of tracking shots.
Yeah, nothing teaches you more fundamentals than watching tournaments.
Yes. This is honestly one of the reasons I love tournaments, because they smell weakness somewhere and they make full use of it. We're at 900 points for Reckham. Colonia is probably not going to survive this. No, he's definitely not. There we go.
No, he's gonna go, but the Island Boys, they have some low HP tanks there, and they just left their push a little bit too late. Yeah, he gets picked up, and now Reckham on 970.
Doesn't matter if they take base B, they're not going to be able to get base A in time. And Nitroglycerin is going to add insult to injury by decapping. And there we go.
Right. So the first map is going to be split between the two teams, and we're moving 1-1 onto our next map here.
And this is one of the things that, like I said, I love about tours, the action. Basically, there's the smelling a weakness and then just pushing together. But the coordination from Reckham in this game was perfection. Because they knew they were struggling against Ace and they wanted to take him out. So Colonia and Rome basically created the distraction on the other side. And yes, Rome did actually get absolutely nuked there. Because he got tracked. Otherwise, that would have been a perfect trap.
Right, and more importantly, it bought valuable time for Reckham, so they were able to force the Island Boys tanks to have to move all the way around there instead of moving onto the cap, which is the more important thing there.
In the meantime, we are going on to Hallis. Shall we do the map trailer thing?
Yes, let's get it going. All right.
We see another Concept 1B making an appearance now, with the Island Boys taking 4 Kranwagens, a Felice, an LT, and a Concept 1B versus 6 Kranwagens and an LT.
All right, it's going to be interesting to see what both teams have in mind here. I wonder if we're going to see any fast caps across town, potentially A-B side. We'll have to wait and find out.
I think this is one of the maps where you cannot avoid using a light tank, because your Kranwagens will not be able to run around fast enough to get base C or A or B, depending on which side you want to focus on.
Right, yeah. Giving up a light tank on this map is putting yourself at a serious disadvantage. I mean, you have your strength, sure, extra HP, maybe more ability to soak up some shots, but yeah, you lose all that map control potentially, and it could be lights out.
Just someone in the chat just said that I gotta do my homework, that Reckham doesn't use the speed boost, and as I say that, I see Krim using the speed boost. And Mandalorian as well,
Yes.
so they do use them.
So both teams looking to grab their respective town sides, and then we do see Reckham stacking the seaside, so we'll see how the Island Boys respond. Island Boys taking a little bit more of a defensive play for now.
A and B both kept. Sugu lost a little bit of HP, but Sogu did not. This is going to be haywire with the names.
Oh yeah, no, it's not going to get any easier for us. Mando on cap here on C. Does have to pull back a little bit. Not really reset yet, though.
He has to be very careful. Now he's spotted, so he has to be careful, can't get reset. I have a feeling that he might not even be there to actually cap, but more to troll cap, which makes Monofika expose himself more.
Right, yeah, and Monofika down to half his HP now. He could be going, actually.
Look at the focus
Flickers
round from the
from
Crown Wagons
Reckham.
up top.
Yeah, he's gone, just like that. So Mando making a good bait play, able to pull that Island Boy tank out, and he's gone.
They did lose base B over that though. The question is that is going to bite them in the butt, even though they have a gun advantage now.
That's true. Yeah, we could see a retake potentially on B, or we could see Reckham maybe make the whole play around and just try to push the the medium side. We'll see how that happens.
Prim now getting pushed by thank you. Also basically thank you trying to draw him in so that Monk can shoot him.
Right, Krim a little bit on the back foot now, and we see the rest of the Reckham tanks just moving on with their push. So they're going to be leaving Krim alone here.
Prim is not going to survive that, and there he goes. I do kind of feel the Island Boys are overextending a little bit here.
Yeah, they could be bleeding a little bit too much. We'll see. Look at the HP. I mean, they're down over 2,000 HP.
But Reckham is quite spread out with their tanks, so they have to be careful in that way not to create a distinct advantage for the Island Boys.
Right, and Reckham now moving to rectify that. They're moving their tanks up forward, and they're trying to prevent Island Boys from making any aggressive plays. Zonk really low there.
Goes down. Reckham still at a point disadvantage though.
Right, it may not matter. They might be able to just get enough kills. The more kills they get, the less cap pressure they're going to have. As Nitro goes down.
No, that was thank you that went down.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Nitro.
Nitro is shooting Sugu.
My bad. Yeah. Silent Boys, just 2 tanks left. The cap pressure, not enough to deter Reckham for the win here.
And now it's just Monk, little light tank versus 6 players.
I mean, I think it's doable. Look, he's gonna probably go alone.
The thing is that in a random, I would give it to him. I mean, I would say that he would probably win this. In a tour game versus 6 experienced tour players, not so much.
Oh, well, that'll be a tough one to ask for, yeah. It's funny, on NA, sometimes we'll see in the global chat, like, you know, a 1v7, it's like, alright, kick, or clutch or kick.
And also important to note that even though this is a best of 7 and the team reaches 4 victories is through to the grand finals tomorrow, that doesn't mean that the other team is out for the count, because they still have a chance to fight their way back to the grand finals through the lower bracket.
That's right. And I believe we'll see one team eliminated today, right? We'll see the loser of the semifinals lower bracket will be headed home, and the other 3 teams will be moving on.
I always feel that with the final stages, I'm always so sad to see teams getting knocked out. I understand that at some point it has to happen, which is like completely logical.
Right.
But it is a reason that I love the round robin so much, because no one is getting knocked out yet at that stage until you reach like the final bit of it.
Exactly. Yeah, it doesn't matter how, you know, unfortunate a team's progression has been. They still show up for day 4 and they still have a chance to win.
I think that's why the round robins are always my favorite part of a tour season, because you have that pressure, but it's not quite as high as in the final stages, and you get to see everyone duke it out versus everyone.
Right. Yeah, and that's where you see the separation, especially on my server on NA, the separation between the top 4 teams and the top 8 teams. It usually kind of breaks out pretty quickly, but usually there's been some seasons where getting a spot in the top 4 is just really competitive.
I think that's kind of the case with APAC as well. You usually see at least 2 teams that are a lot better than the rest of the teams going into the round robins. In this case, that was Flame and Reckham, because the only game that Flame didn't win was the game versus Reckham.
Interesting. I didn't know that because I wasn't covering the round robin, and so that's interesting. They're in the semis now, the lower bracket.
Mm-hmm. In the meantime, we have a near full Kranwagen lineup again with only one Concept 1B and one LT for the Island Boys. And Rackham is using their speed boost a lot this time.
I think they heard that and they adapted their strategy.
P-Axley losing a little bit of HP for that though. And a little bit more, and a little bit, and a lot more.
Oh. That is brutal. More damage getting taken. Rackham bleeding a lot of HP for this position here.
And I'm not sure if it's worth it, because they've not taken base A, which makes sense, because you have all your firepower at base C. But this is a very big risk.
Right, they're continuing to make the play. They might be able to pick up KXZ, potentially go up a gun up, but look at the HP. I mean, they're down by 1,500. And we'll see now, actually, if that's going to pay off. If they're able to grab that kill, it might work out, but they're just going to be limited on their...
They're going to lose a lot of HP trying to get that kill. That's the problem.
Yes. Yes, because the rest of the Island Boys aren't going to take that sitting down. Rome looking pretty low now, and KXZ is still alive, actually. As I say that, he does go down.
P actually is almost gone. We have a few, 2, maybe 3 shots on Rackham's team. This was a very ballsy move, but I'm not sure it's going to work out for them.
Right, they are down by nearly 3,000 HP, but they do have the gun advantage for the moment of 7v5. It can be very advantageous.
And I think that the Island Boys are a bit too clustered together, and that could be a big risk.
Yes, that does make it a lot easier to get crossfired. So I'm trying to back up from Zogu there.
Nitroglycerin being the most healthy tank here, making the push so that the rest can get the shots in. But that cost him most of his HP.
And now it looks like Rackham's strategy kind of paying off. The HP difference is a lot less, and they're able to continue their gun advantage here of 4v7.
And again, and again.
Wow. Look at that. I mean, just perfect HP trading from
Monk is arriving at the back to kill off some people, though. He's going to lose HP for that.
He's going to get a kill, but at the cost of half his HP, and Island Boys just don't have enough of that to work with anymore. Rackham, the gods of HP sharing on APAC, perhaps.
Rackham here doing an expert job at just that, basically keeping their low HP tanks alive for a lot longer. Nice shot by Nitro there, and that finishes the game, and the game is for Rackham.
Yeah, the first minute in there, I was a little skeptical about that play, but they knew what they wanted, and they just did not let their foot off the gas there.
I think that's the second game now that we've seen Rackham basically share their HP so well.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was spectacular work there. All right, but again, we don't have much time to dwell on it because we got to move on to our next map of Port Bay.
Yes, let me find that map preview. There we go.
All right, I'm gonna roll it.
Mm-hmm. An important thing to note there, that now Rackham is up for match point.
Right, just need one more, and they're moving on for tomorrow. The Island Boys gonna have to play for their own survival if they don't get it together pretty quickly here. But it's a hard ask, and on Port Bay, notably, they're gonna have the south spawn, which in my opinion is the much worst of the spawn you don't want to have personally. At least if you're gonna be contesting the seaside. North spawn has a huge advantage. They can definitely get to the corner faster, so I'd be surprised if the Island Boys go over to seaside personally. I think they're going to play in town.
Could well be, to be honest. They do have a light tank. Usually we do see spots from both sides near the base seaside. just to see if anyone is there, because that allows them to push either A or B.
Right, and I think it's notable that Reckham is running 2 concepts. Those are tanks you'd usually see in the corner, so it kind of suggests to me they're going to want to take that corner and brawl in it.
Also, good thing to know is that after this matchup, both these teams are done playing for the day.
Oh, that's right. So the loser, yeah. So we'll go to loser semi after this.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, and then okay. Yeah, so we do see Reckham moving towards the seaside corner, and Monk kind of by himself here. This could be a bit of a risky play if he's not able to get away from this push here.
No, but he's making a play to see if anyone is heading into town. And he does spot the concept on bees.
Well positioned for the escape there if needed. But the Krons are going to roll in, and well, let's see what happens.
He's comfortable there. He can hightail it out of there as quickly as he wants to, without any risk to himself.
And I think that's what he's choosing to do. He's getting out of there.
Now, this is a tricky thing, though, because right now the island wars are very spread out. And, of course, Reckham doesn't know that, but if they do, if they guess it, and they push as a full team, like, they know that there's going to be someone where KX is at, because that's something that we've seen in multiple games now.
Right, yeah. So Island Boys, they do have the cap advantage, but again, with all those tanks in their spawn, doesn't give them a lot of flexibility. So Reckham could just kind of flex their muscle, and they are flexing on Monk. RHM getting absolutely beaten there. He's got to get out of there.
That was the preferred target. They were holding back and waiting for him to make a move and get spotted.
Yeah, absolutely. Any damage on a light tank is worth double than damage on a heavy tank. Maybe more.
So they've not spotted KX yet, but you see their guns already trained towards that direction. They are expecting him there. Mandalorian now making a very play that could pay badly.
Yeah, him and Zonk. Oh, and Ace taking lots of damage too.
Also getting tracked repeatedly. Pxley and Mandalorian now both reloading.
No kills yet. It's a matter of time though. Yeah, there we go. They're starting to fall now.
Zonk and Monovica. And Ace, sorry. Monovica. No, that was Mandalorian. Sorry, I'm butchering all the names. My apologies.
The 5v5 now, but Rome's going to pick up Zonk in a second here. So Reckham winning the fight currently. Up a gun, up a little bit of HP. Monk not able to really contribute to the fight because of his HP as well. So that's just another gun down for the Island Boys.
He has to be very careful with how he does it, making it now a 4v3, but Reckham has a distinct advantage here.
Yeah, Suku going down in a matter of like 3 seconds. I mean, he went from full to 0 in less than 10 seconds for sure. That's just incredible.
Monk running away, not wanting to get found. But lost hope is losing all of his hope. Basically, Nitroglycerin is getting shot by KX still. Might still go down, and he does.
Look at the caps, though. Then... Island Boys on 960. Oh, now 925. Despite the HP and gun advantage for Reckham, they need to get on those caps. And they are capping A side, and Cologne trying to get over to B.
I think Sobu actually smelled that they had to do that, because it's still close, despite the HP.
Rome will probably pick up KXZ. But now 975. Any deaths? Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go.
That fire on Monk, though, that was mean.
Able to finish that game off with a little bit of nerves there, but they were able to get the win. And they're going to be moving on to the upper bracket finals for tomorrow. Or, wait, is it Grand? I think it's Grands, right?
Yes. Reckham is through to the Grand Finals.
Yeah, Reckham's into Grands. So now they're just going to have to wait their opponent, and it will take a while for their opponent to appear, because we got to go to semifinals, losers bracket next. Oh, let's let Wayman know.
That is the current matchup up and over. I can actually That means that next up we have Bip versus Flame. Because that's the one that we're going to be waiting for. And because everything is set manually, we are just waiting to hear from Wahman when the next matchup will be.
So maybe in the meantime I can check the chat. There's probably not a lot going on. Not a lot of viewers on the Twitch channel, of course. What about you, Amina? Anything interesting coming out from the chat?
We have a player that is mostly talking about, oh, some of the stuff that we're seeing definitely wouldn't work on NA. Also how we're missing some tanks dying every now and again. But all in all, it's a pretty chill chat.
Okay.
This is the thing though, like, when you co-commentate, this is me just going on another blurb. When you co-commentate, you will miss more than when you solo spectate, because you have to split your concentration between what you're seeing, what you're saying, giving the other space, and knowing that you have two sets of cameras. You will miss stuff, because I will see things that Frost doesn't see, and the other way around. And there is sometimes also not time anymore for the one not talking to then say what they saw.
Right, exactly. I could have something be happening on my screen, but I can't interrupt, you know, I mean, talking, because, you know, she's doing her thing. So gotta wait for my turn, and then maybe my development is over, and it's like, okay, you know, I gotta move on to find something else to talk about.
Exactly. So that will always happen. And like also when we solo spectate, we will still miss things. It's unfortunately, basically, we are not perfect. We are not not necessarily omniscient. All-seeing. There's an omni word for it that I can't get to right now. But we don't see everything happening all at once all the time. We will always miss things because we are focused on what we feel is the important part at that point. And we can still be wrong about that.
That's right. That's why we have ears and eyes, I mean, and the viewers too.
Yes. But it is just fun to watch these games, because like, you don't get this level of gameplay in randoms. You don't have 7 people coordinating together in randoms.
Right, yeah. But I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I look at my team and it's like, how come you're dead in 20 seconds?
Yeah.
like, I didn't realize that Reckham was loading their Kronwagens, you know? Like, on the enemy team.
I've had that happen as well. Like, I try to make a move that would make sense, but then the team is exactly where I don't want them to be, and the enemy team is also exactly where I don't want them to be, and I'm dead in a minute.
Happens to all of us.
Yeah.
No, we should have our match pretty soon, whenever Wayman is able to input our matches for semifinals lower bracket.
Yes. In the meantime, I can actually... No, actually I can't, because I don't know which team will be on which side. I was going to say I'm going to prepare my team logo thingies. But I will do that.
That's... that's something I also have to do kind of on the fly. Like, Megalion was smart. You'll see guys later on his stream, but he's got setups for each team, whether they're on the left or right side, like team A or B. Mm-hmm. So he's able to react a lot faster, but a lot of prep work went into that. It's, I mean, actually, I think for me, I spent like, I didn't do too much, but I spent like at least 6 hours setting up all this OBS stuff.
I had that, well, not, fortunately not as long as you. I did get all the team logos like twice, one for each side, so it's just a matter of making them visible in the right order. Right,
yeah. For me, I'm going in, I'm like editing everything manually, but yeah. For tomorrow, also, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more prepared as well.
It's to be fair, it's a lot of work. I like my vanilla stream set a bit more, if I'm honest, because every now I have like the room view, and then I need to switch back to the official view when the battle starts, and I just know that at some point I'm going to forget that, and people will see like snippets of the battle, which would not be good. Also, just a bit of house, not necessary house rules, but just notifications. If you are from the APAC server and you want to get rewards, you have to watch through the portal. Make sure that you are logged in and have accepted cookies. EU and NA will have their streams later today, and then if you are from those servers, you can get rewards then. Basically, for now, it is the tour that you're seeing only gives rewards to the server that they're playing on.
That's right. Yep. So again, make sure you're watching on the portal, and we'll get to it later. If you're watching from the official server, we actually have a simultaneous stream from yours truly on the Twitch channel. So come check that out. Follow. There's going to be a giveaway at the end. I got to just figure that out. But there will be something for everyone. So just check that out when you have time.
And link to that as well. Like, I'm streaming on the official YouTube channel, you're streaming on the official Twitch channel, but be sure to check out Frostbite's own channel and give him a subscriber as well, because he more than deserves that. He's been streaming a lot this season and it's just been really good fun.
Thank you, Aminette.
So yeah, we're just waiting to hear when the next match starts, which right now we don't know yet. Oh, there we... Oh, no. I actually got a tune invite.
Oh.
I thought, oh, there's the room, but no.
Got my hopes up. That's funny. Yeah, what was the wait between the last one, actually? I can double check. I can look on...
And from what I can see,
like 15 minutes or something like
it
that.
should start in 6 minutes at 32. So then we should get the room invite soon.
Yeah, it looks like it took about 15 minutes for the room invite to come out last time.
Yes.
So I don't know if that's any if that means anything for what's coming up next, but we'll see.
Also, just to talk about this as well, the portal time will work for another hour by the time that you hear this. And we will be streaming for the minimum amount of time that all the time is run. So we will be streaming that whole hour more. So even if the games are over a lot sooner than that, you can watch us derp around in gravitizing if we can get that to work.
Yeah, if we can, because I don't have it available. So maybe I'll try to get a battle in my KV1, which I don't think I have any battles in. Maybe that will unlock it. I don't know. Maybe you can ask Wayman to unlock it or something. Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Let me invite.
Okay, so you have Flame and Bip in that way. So I'm going to go back here. And then we're going to take these logos off. And then we have that logo gone. We have Flame. Flame looks quite dark against the background. And then we have Bip. There we go. I'll get there eventually.
It's gonna take me longer. I've got to go properties and swap out all the icons. And then blow them up. Oh, and the next map is going to be Rockfield, so I'm already queuing up my trailer for that.
Yes,
we
let's
can
do
play
that.
it in a bit. Or do you want to do it now?
Yeah, sure, we can do it now. We've got plenty of time.
Okay. Alright, sounds good. Then let's roll it. Okay, I think my screen's ready to go.
Yes, me too.
Alright, so with 3 minutes, we have a little bit of time here. But so far, it looks like Flame could be running some mice on Rockfield. Maybe
I would
not.
be
We'll
very
see.
surprised.
The same. Not the map I would personally choose, unless, I mean, you know, maybe sort of like B-strat, like mid-game or something, but Oh, it's
You
a
would
tough
never be
one.
able to get it anywhere else.
No, yeah, exactly. And you can't really like you send the mouse to B, and then what? Like how you just have to leave it there, basically. You can't really bring it up the A side hill. It's gonna take way too long. It's just gonna be a huge target. Maybe you could push the other spawn with it, potentially, and just like as a distraction. I don't know.
I can't
And
see them actually taking it, to be honest.
yeah, yeah, no, that would be a huge surprise. Meanwhile, BIP running their 7-cron Balkans.
I'm sure we're all very
Like,
surprised.
We know what we're doing. Yeah. But no light tank on Rockfield though. That could be interesting for them.
I am surprised at that, because you do kind of need that early spot to know exactly where the enemy team is going and what they're doing.
I think it would be so funny if Flame like kept all their tanks right now, ran 2 light tanks and a mouse against 7 crons. Like that would be, yeah.
He actually readied up in it though.
Huh?
The mouse.
Okay. Still got
And
a
this
minute and
is-
a half left to go, but
Like, this is something that I've also said a lot on my streams over time. Like, I understand that they know what they're doing. They have plans with this. That doesn't mean that I can't be surprised at what I'm seeing.
yeah, exactly.
Maybe they're going to go for the push. I know, they're starting on the other side, so it's not that push.
Oh, you mean like oh yeah.
Yeah, the one up
There's-
in the hills.
You know, okay, the RHM does have a solo push on the north spawn. You can do it solo with RHM because it's got super speed, so it should be really easy actually.
Yeah, but they won't need the
Most
mouse
light
for that
tanks
then.
is your tank. No, yeah, they won't. They won't. So beats me, but we'll see. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see this.
Same, I'm gonna stick with him.
It's like I think BIP has like from the south spawn, you have a more usable boost. Like there's a lot more room to maneuver, but you pretty much guaranteed need a tank. I've done the boost in a training room, but like with an RHM, like solo boost on south spawns it's possible, but it's so difficult to pull off. I would never try to do it like in a competitive match.
This is the thing though,
Would need a
like,
tank.
over the years, we have seen boosts happening. But most of the time, the teams that use the boost will lose the game. Because you boost the tank
Right.
somewhere with function, but then after that, that tank is stuck there and can't get out, or you get nuked there. I'm actually starting right behind the mouse.
Sorry about that, got the wrong source. Anyways. Alright, I'm still loading game.
I really want to see where the mouse goes and what it does.
It's gotta go B, right? Like, surely.
It kind of has to, I think. Because that's the only place where it can actually arrive. No, it's going towards C.
I'm at a loss for words, but knock me away, Flame. Let's see it happen.
Yes. I want to see this.
Meanwhile, BIP taking up a strong position on the AB side, running a couple tanks down B, so they might try to go for that.
Melchi's in the
But
meantime being a
Flame with
cheeky
the-
little thing. And shooting no lead before going
Yeah.
for the cap.
Maybe he's just gonna stay and spawn, honestly.
Oh, that
Where
could
else
be the
can he
case as
go?
well. He
Oh,
is turning.
Yeah. Okay,
And
so,
they are
like,
going
I
for
wonder,
B.
maybe like a type 5 in that position, like with big derp or something, but I don't know. Okay, so BIP going for B side. Will there be a reset?
Melchis is not risking it. They are giving him the evil eye.
No, yeah, no reset, so BIP grabs B and A at the same time. Now, Professor could be a little trapped. We'll see if he's going to be able to get out of that position. Looks like the mouse is moving forward here.
Yeah, but this could be a trap for the mouse as well. Like, we have Quote stuck behind base B to protect Professor. And now they know
It's
he's
true, but
there.
Look at all the flame tanks making the rotation back to A side. They're hugging the red line there. They don't want to get spotted. And this might catch BIP off guard here.
I think they might also hope that they will have emptied their guns a bit before then. So you
Right.
don't have full Kranwagen versus full Kranwagen.
If so, the mouse should move up now.
Camp on, camp on.
Needs to be careful. Down to a one shot. And
That's the tracking power.
709. Oh.
We have Bobby's moving
And now
in against Professor, but he is getting basically farmed from multiple directions now. The mouse is now an easy target because he can't angle in 3 different directions at once.
Right, yeah, that's the flaw of the mouse. So he does go down. And Professor is picked up, but still BIP leading with the HP and the guns. No, the guns are even, but HP definitely in their favor.
And this is the thing, this was a ballsy move by Flame, but it was not executed the way that they will have wished it to be. Green's just going to go down.
Allowing Campen to be bled that hard, and look at these Krons just falling now.
And all of a sudden, it is 5 versus 3. One of them is a little light tank that is not going to be able to hold. Melty's running off now with MRNG slowly having a look. Oh, nice shot there by MRNG.
Damage. It looks like Jit trying to take out Ducks and does grab the kill. Sacrificial Lamb trying to maybe set him on fire or something, but yeah, now he's going to be the main target.
It's just too many tanks with too much HP. And the game will definitely be for Bip.
Too much Clipper DPM, I might add, too.
Yes.
His Karandwagens reload so fast.
And in this case, I kind of feel that I wouldn't blame this on the mouse because the mouse did nothing wrong, but the fact that they lacked the Kranwagen actually worked against them here. So now Bip is taking full Kranwagen. And we see a Felice appearing for Flame together with another Kranwagen. No more mouse.
I was going to say, notably, the mouse absent.
Also, no, there is no giveaway on this stream. The only giveaways are on the portal if you are from the APAC server. EU and NA will have their own portal streams later on today. Oh, this is an interesting question. Anyone know the worst tech tree in WoT B?
Ooh. Worst tech tree. It's like, I place a lot of importance on tier 10, but we gotta think about the whole line here. Maybe... Okay, this could be controversial. I'm gonna say the Foch line right now.
Yeah, I think I'm in agreement there. I was just thinking like the STB line, but I actually like the STA and the Type 61. They're both fun.
Right.
But when I look at tank for tank, like what is fun to play in the line, then Foch is probably somewhere at the bottom. The Foch line, not the Foch tank, to be clear.
Right, yeah. Yeah, Foch 155, not in a terrible state, but like the 4005 just so competitive right now with the higher alpha and, you know, turret and all that stuff.
But the line is also fun. Like, you are driving a paper line in the 4005.
Right.
Whereas with the Foch line, it's just not as much. See, here we almost had it. I almost forgot to switch scenes.
I was a little late at mine, but we got it done. Alright, match 2 of Rockfield coming up here.
Interesting that Bip is still not using a light tank here.
Worked out for them last time. See if they can pull it off again. Take the map.
Melty's going for the spot in the middle.
And look at those speed boosts activated from VIP. Flame holding on to their consumables for now.
Cheeky little shot by Melty's, but he eats one for it without getting spotted. That was a blind shot.
It was a blind shot, but there can only be so many positions where these tanks can be hiding.
Exactly, and
So
there's
well
another
done
one
from VIP there. Oh.
Let's see. Also, general note is that these teams, the pressure is on now. Whoever loses this is out of the tournament. As in not this game, but this matchup.
Right. So a lot to play for here.
Yes.
A lot more to lose. Yeah, and Flame grabbing the seaside cap, so they will have the cap advantage, assuming there's no resets.
No, there's no one there to reset it. And now Yeehils is moving in for base A. But Irisu is there as well. Oh, Bip is pushing.
Oh, look at that. They're not waiting to hold on to A. They're just making the play here. 7-9 getting a little aggressive. And taking the punishment for it. He's gone.
I'm not sure. I think that Bip thought that there would be more tanks on the other side.
Might have been a miscommunication or an error either way, but Flame taking advantage of that. Now MR taking the bleeds. Noel, one shot, he goes down. Noel about to go down, and they're just kind of throwing their tanks away here.
Basically, they have no chance. They will take out Cringe, probably. Yeah, there he goes.
Yes, Cringe does fall quickly.
But they lost 3 tanks for 1.
Paid the price, about to lose a 4th perhaps when someone is able to get around to Noel. Could be a Malchese.
Yes, there he is.
Yeah, he picks him up. And now he's going to grab Jit, and now it's just going to be a 2v6.
Yeehils gone.
Wow. I think if BIP could redo that, they would probably want to take a different approach.
I think it was definitely miscommunication, but also probably expecting more tanks to be around base C.
Yes.
I think they thought that maybe it would have been another spawn trap kind of thing for Bip.
Yeah, what a match there.
Very well
I might
played.
see some clips of that match later.
Yes. Flame having some excellent reaction time here. So we are moving on to Hallis.
Oh, excellent.
We've been there
What do you think
before.
what I'm thinking?
Yes, let's do the map thing.
All right, I've got mine queued.
Okay, let's go. So the score being 1-1, everything can still go every which way. And we see very alike lineups again. We have Flame getting ready with 5 Kranenwagens, Bip with 6. And Flame is taking 1 constant bomb B and a little light tank, whereas Bip is using 1 constant bomb B, but no light tank.
And this could be interesting for Flame having that light tank with the spotting advantage. On Hallis, very important too. Kind of limits where BIP is going to be able to maneuver around and respond. They might go for a double cap in town, perhaps, but that would also leave them vulnerable to being flanked around. So we'll see how they play it.
I am curious to see, because this could go, of course it can go every which way, but if Malchese goes towards base C and Bip is like, we're going to catch him there, that could basically cost him the light tank if Malchese isn't careful enough. At the same time, he could also go for base B and then push A together with Flame, and they just hold that side because they don't have to take the risk then if they have the map, if they have the base advantage.
All right, here we go. When Hallis, and looks like BIP making their move immediately to the seaside.
With
Flame
all the speed boosts.
taking up positions. Oh yeah, all of them.
Malchese could be
And
in
off he's
real
gonna
danger
step
here.
C. Yeah. Or he could get a bunch of spots and skate away for free. We'll see. The first part,
he's
he's
like,
gonna get away. Yeah, he's gonna get away.
I don't
He's
want
not
to be
sticking
here.
That's pretty
Now
funny.
also,
So now I would expect... Sorry, go ahead, Alex.
Sugar Topping and Sacrificial Lamb have to be a bit careful because they probably know that most of BIP is here now. So they have to be careful with where they push. Oh, nice shot there.
good shot. Yeah, I don't know how that hit, but that was a good shot. And yeah, we do see B-Cap taking over now.
And Bip is basically not allowed to cap base C, which
And actually,
gives
I'm
Flame a
curious to
good
see.
advantage.
Yeah, Barbie's good little... Will try to maybe grab A side, and this could put huge pressure on BIP. And it looks like he might pull back, yeah. So BIP leaving tanks in the spawn to reset that.
Yeah, because they don't need. But now we have Melchis moving in, who will not get spotted getting base B, base A.
And BIP making the push across to the C corner. A couple of Krons going in deep. Warriors who taking a bit of damage. And now are they going to commit to the play? No, they're holding off for now.
Because they are expecting more people to be there to murder them if they were to push down against Sugar Topping and Sacrificial Lamb.
Meanwhile, Malachis was able to grab the A cap, so even more pressure going to be on BIP. Kron's trying to close the distance, but they're running away. So they might be able to recap A, but either way, damage has been done.
This is the thing, they can give them base A, it doesn't matter, they only need to keep base B.
That's right, and they've got a setup to hold on to B no matter what.
And right now, Bip still has no bases. That was a nice shot though, all the way from the other side into Barbies.
Yeah, I didn't really see it because how far my camera was, but that was crazy. Oh, big bleeds and big brawls coming in at the C corner. BIP getting repelled so far.
Roundwagon campers shooting people on top. Whereas Sacrificial Lamb and Sugar Topping are just basically trolling here.
Yeah, they're just holding up 3 tanks from, but the cost of 2. I mean, that is a huge win for Flame right now.
Melchi's got shot
And
there
they're
though,
leading
he
that
has to be
pretty well.
careful.
It's 7-9, very low too. I mean, we could see a counter push on A if Flame feels like it. Had the gun advantage in a way because of the corner work. BIP committing 4 tanks to the corner. No, excuse me. Yeah, 5 tanks to the corner, and they barely just started to step on C.
There's a lot of insecurity, well, not insecurity, it's not the right word, unsureness in how they're playing right now, because I think Bip thought that they would get the base C and then hold base A and keep it from getting capped, and they lost all the advantages everywhere.
Right, and neither of that happened. The corner just not able to produce much yield. They weren't able to commit to the push there.
We're at 960 points. Probably
Yeah,
no one else is
there's
going
no
to
way.
die here.
Yeah, Flame's gonna take this game. There we go, they reached 1,000 points.
Beautifully played by Flame.
Yeah, didn't drop a single tank, they were up on HP, had massive cap advantage and map advantage as well. And even got a kill. So well done to Flame there.
I think they really thought that they would catch Melchis at base C. And Melchios is like, nope, but I just told my team you're all here.
Yeah, it wasn't part of the play for them to get stuck in that corner like that. I hope not.
That's the thing, even in randoms, if you go to the corner, you have to commit to it. You can't get out of it. But they also didn't actually make the push from there, which would have been very costly, but in the end it left them with doing nothing, and that didn't work either. Someone in the chat just said that the Yege line is the worst line for them. That was actually my first line that I ever grinded.
Interesting. Yeah, it's been a while since I grinded that one. I haven't really played the tanks in it, but they did get tungsten. Actually, they still... Okay, I know the Yag has tungsten removed, like the Yagaru, but do the other ones... I think they still have it, right?
I don't know, to be fair. I tend to not use any super consumables, because I like the regular ones more. The super consumables, the only ones that I use are like the speed boost on a tank that has a clipper.
Right.
So I would use it like on the Kranwagen, I would use the super speed boost, because that's for versatility. I find that the things like sandbags and tungsten and everything, it can be helpful. And against pro players, I feel people should definitely use them. But when you have randoms, I feel that the other ones make my tank perform better, so will generally work better for me with the way that I play.
Right. Yeah, so BIP running 7 Crown Waggons, so Flame having a bit more of a varied lineup with the Concept and the 200, pretty similar to what these teams ran in the last game.
Mm-hmm. And I think Malchus will be pivotal here as well, even if just for information.
Yes. Yeah, the difference between having a light tank and not having a light tank is huge, especially in this map. You can so easily get boxed in, as BIP had it happen the last time. They just got boxed into the corner, couldn't really move out of there without being bled, and then they just had the caps slip away from them.
She spotted too and was like, nope.
Yep, same thing happened, you know, from this game to last game. And now more bleeds going into BIP. Just 7 or 9 kings there. BIP trying to work that C cap, but they will not be able to get it in time, likely. It's at 2A.
They don't have a single tank near A or B, so they're giving away the advantage here.
Yeah, huge map control can be picked up by Flame. Looks like, yeah, so Barbie's moving up again, just like last game. This could be a pretty much repeat, and we should see a huge nuke onto Quo, down to 854.
Sacrificial Lamb getting tracked a little bit, but manages to get out of there. And now they just need to wait. They will have base A and B. They can wait for BIP to make the mistake.
Yeah, we're just looking at pretty much a mere strat of last game. So
Melchi's
have
though.
some work to cut out of them. Oh, they're making the push now. They are committing.
They have to. They can't wait again like last game. They are going to lose a lot of tanks for this.
Huh. Oh man, just like that. So Flame does lose 2 tanks to 1. So BIP's strat is working out for now. Again, they will still have cap pressure to deal with. Getting 1 kill to 2 is not going to solve everything.
They just relocated to a spot where he can be more protected if they push. Melchi's going after Quo.
Look, and even Cringe
Melchi's
gonna have a little sneak shot there.
Melchi's just lost almost all of his HP very, very quickly.
Ooh. Does pick up that kill. That might be all he needs to do, to be honest.
Is Cringe going to be allowed to... Yeah, he is. He is allowed to reload, and he is allowed to get both shots in before he gets killed.
So 709, very low. Will try to get picked up by maybe Barbies? Or camp on. And then also Professor trying to push onto Ducks. They're both one-shots.
Ducks will go down, but Melchis is now capping the base, and that will basically, as long as he stays alive, that should win them the game.
Yeah, all 3 caps in Flame's favor now, and with the gun advantage, hard to imagine it's going any other way now.
975 points, 80. That is, yeah, Professor will survive, but gets set on fire just to add insult to injury.
Just well played from Flame, able to absorb that VIP push well. Even though they were down the gun, they were able to work their positions and just continue getting the bleeds and crossfires in.
And I just want to point out how pivotal Melchis was both these games.
Oh,
The fact that BIP didn't use a single light tank here is, I wouldn't say definitely cost them the game, but it certainly didn't help them.
Right, and for this very decisive match point, we're going to Port Bay, in which BIP is going to have to play from the south spawn. Again, the least favored, or in my opinion, maybe the worst balanced map in the map pool. But so they'll have to keep that in mind with their strategy. And we can maybe queue up our little intro Port Bay in the meantime.
Yes, let's do that now.
Right.
There's a T62A.
Ooh, that could be a good play, a good tank for the corner side.
Yeah, but isn't that dependent on whether or not the other team will be there, though?
It is. It's true. Flame. Yeah, so they're going to be... Yeah, so as a North spawn, they're going to try to stack up that corner. We'll see if BIP kind of plays into it, or if they choose the other side of the map to work with.
I like seeing different tanks in the lineups. At the same time, I always feel like if right now you choose anything other than a Felice, a Concept 1B, one light tank, or a Kranwagen, it gives an inkling as to where you're going. Because you will only use a certain tank if you go to a certain place.
Right, that's a good point. Every bit of info is useful for these teams.
For tournaments,
looks like...
one of the things I love is the fact that what you see is gives as much information as what you don't see.
And look at this, BIP is going to be playing the corner, so T62A is going to have plenty of opportunities, I think, here. And we'll see. I foresee some nukes happening across the river. Yeah, T62A gets the bot, and ooh, this could be really interesting.
If he catches them unawares, and there you go. Oh, poor NoLad.
Yep. So BIP taking 2 concepts across. They're able to get across a little bit, not entirely unscathed, though they have bled quite a bit of HP in that team. Now, Dux is going to try to get back, but these concepts are empty. They're not able to really pressure the T6K for a while.
Campon is turning around to help him, but he will eat 2 clips before he... Oh no, he bounced. Nice. Well done, Dux.
And look at Malachi, he's completely behind the VIP tanks, able to farm from the rear. He's going to pull Professor away from the fight, and that's going to allow Flame to continue pummeling the Kronwagens in the middle.
Look at this. Basically, BIP made a play, and Flame was playing the counterpart of that play expertly from the very beginning.
Right, yeah. I have to just kind of wonder if BIP could have maybe played the town and kind of had this match go a little bit longer, but yeah, kind of played into Flame's hand, and Flame executed perfectly. That flank, able to win the corner as well.
They basically played to Flame's strengths rather than their own.
Yes.
Very well played by Flame.
That will be their ticket home too, and their participation in the tournament will end on this match. So we will be seeing Flame in the semifinals, excuse me, the finals,
lower
bracket
bracket finals
tomorrow.
Yes.
Yep. To start out our stream tomorrow.
But absolutely beautifully played, and basically very well played here by especially Dux and Campon, because if Campon hadn't turned around, they would have lost the T62A. And I'm not saying that it would have changed the outcome, because there was so much happening so quickly. But Campon helping Dux here cost them both concepts.
Right. Yeah, so winning that corner was huge, and they had the RHM to pull Kronwagens away from the fight, and it's just, yeah, they just played that so well.
Absolutely beautiful.
Alright, Aminet, you ready to get some battles in?
Yeah, hang on. I'm just going to quickly take people back to the pre-stream, mainly because of the fact that I got some DMs, and if I click on the chat, people will see that, and they could be private. Ah, it's fine. We can go back. There we go. And I will invite you to a tune. I am all ready for gravitizing. I will give you a fair warning. I can't play PC to save my life. I'm really bad at playing PC because I only play on touch usually. So I'm happy to touch gravitizing with this and see how it goes, but I will give a fair warning that I will likely noob out a lot because I don't know the controls and I will press the wrong buttons.
All good. No worries. See, I don't have to worry about my stats on gravitizing, nor this is my main account either.
Same. I don't play on APAC.
What's your ping, by the way?
During the games, it's like 200, 250, so it's not too bad, as long as it's stable.
Not too bad.
It would help if you actually got a game, though.
That is true, yeah. Yeah, my ping on APAC is like 130 because I'm somewhat closer, obviously, but from California.
Nice.
But like I'm very fortunate to have a local server that's, I mean, almost a stone's throw away from where I live.
Oh,
So,
lovely.
yes, so I have like on NAC2, I have like 20 ping or less, sometimes like in the teens. So I'm very used to like low latency. Of course, the tick rate on these servers is a little bit low, so sometimes we still see some interesting stuff. But yeah. So then when I play on APAC, it like 130 ping shouldn't be too bad, but it like throws me off so much.
Same. I'm used to having a ping of 10 to 20 or maybe 30 on a bad day on EU. Because I think that the distance, I'm just going to check because we're loading in anyway. Yeah, the
Mine's
nearest
less than 10
server is
kilometers.
less than 300 kilometers from my home.
Yeah.
I'm a
Mine's
very
like a
spoiled brat
15-minute
when it
car
comes to
ride.
the servers.
Well, 30 minutes to go. Hopefully we have a lot to talk about because we might be in queue for a while.
I kind of understand the struggles from the APAC server looking at this. We might have more luck in randoms, but I don't think I want to do that to any team we might be on.
I said the PM.
We still have, by the time people hear this, about 25 minutes of portal time to go. So we can queue for a long, long time and see if we get a battle.
Yeah, I might have to switch to randoms at some point.
Yeah, because there
Meanwhile,
just
while we
aren't
do
enough
this,
people online at all.
This is gonna give me a chance to try to figure out how the giveaway is gonna work on Twitch. Wayman said it was possible. I don't know how the bot works, so I'm gonna try to figure it out right now, guys.
You could tag Binu.
I did send him a message, but it's a weekend, so if he doesn't respond, I'm not gonna take it personal.
Oh, true. He's one of the most reactive staff members, though.
Okay, so I think he uses Nightbot. I'm gonna check that out.
I've never
If so, I
streamed on
think there's
Twitch.
a way-
I barely watch Twitch, and those are not Blitz games that I watch.
Now, I like streaming on Twitch. I prefer it over YouTube because there's like predictions and like the channel points and all that stuff. I think it's a nice environment, but I've never used bots with any of my streams because they've always been like I mean pretty small, right? So like I haven't needed to. And I have like no giveaway budget, so I haven't needed to like use Nightbot or anything. But I'm gonna give it a shot. So bear with me, guys, while I do this.
I think that for me, it's like, this is gonna sound weird. I never watch Blitz videos or Blitz streams or any game streams really. There's like a few exceptions, but that's more to do with the streamer, and it's nothing related to Blitz. It's just because I like their vibe. But other than that, I tend to just watch like movies and series and listen to audiobooks and stuff like that. I don't know why. Like I like streaming and I like that people enjoy my streams at times, but I never understand why.
Yeah, I same thing with me. I actually consume very little Blitz content. I don't really watch like content, like videos. Occasionally, I'll watch tournament streams because even before I started doing this, but like I kind of know most things about the game, right? So like if there's news, I've probably heard about it. If there's a new tank that's coming out, I might have tested already. If there's so and so, right? Like there isn't much need for me to consume some stuff, but occasionally like I'll watch like WoT Joe with his very entertaining videos and well edited videos. Those are pretty enjoyable, but like educational stuff, I'm the person that isn't even making that content, right? Like sharing my knowledge.
That's kind of the thing, isn't it? Because that's also why I always feel like if I'm watching someone play the game, I will watch them because I like their vibe. Like back in the day, I would watch his Royal Fatness because he was very pleasant to watch. He was so chill and just polite and just explained what he was doing and why he was doing it so well, that's the kind of content that I would actually watch. And it's the same for the game content that I do watch. But for the most part, it's just like, if I'm not playing it myself or streaming it myself, I generally will not.
Right.
Should we try a random?
I think we must, yeah. I have 6 minutes now.
Exactly.
The viewers can't be too happy with that.
Wait, let's try a regular one. Well, actually, I'll also put it on Encounter and Supremacy to give us a bit more queue. Yeah, this can go very wrong. There are more people in the queue here, though. We might... Oh, there we go. We have a battle.
Oh, okay. Let's go. Also, I think we're... Are those bots? Some of these bots?
It could
Not
be,
all of
because
them.
I will have newbie matchmaking.
Same with me. I have like 20 battles in my account with them.
Oh god, we might actually win.
Well, I mean, the viewers are going to look at our tanks and be like, well, if you don't win,
I'm actually getting
serious skill issue going on. But
tips on my stream. Switch shells to better penetrate armor. Stay close to allies to quickly destroy enemy tanks. This goes to show how much I play on APAC.
There's going to be a time when, you know, I'll be able to just use my one account. I'm happy for that. But anyways, all right, I'm moving in. I loaded in late. I'm coming in now.
Okay.
Also,
I'm
my FPS
capping
is
bases.
so low. Oh, we lost a teammate on me. Shoot. Wait, I think I have shots from here. Yeah. I don't know where that shot went.
I just basically found the fact where how I can get my HE shell.
Yeah, I'm just
wait,
gonna dump the shot. There.
Derping.
I bounced it. No, I bounced the reserve. Oh, I'm cooked.
Oh dear.
Okay, I need to let this AT. I need to let this AT8 save me, please.
He does.
Whew. Okay. That was a serious skill issue moment right there. Yeah, my FPS is so bad.
Beautiful.
Oh, nice shot.
Against bots, I'm doing okay. Oh god, he activated his speed boost. I think that's a real player.
Fully reload my clip here. And I didn't. Oh, I fired it
6.
just too early. It's okay. I'm gonna move in.
I'm going to need help here, probably.
Okay, okay, I'm coming around. I got a couple things in the middle, but...
I can't play PC
there
to save
soon.
my life, honestly.
Okay, alright, I'll come.
I actually penned him twice, I'm proud of that. If you can shoot him once, he's dead.
Yep, I'm coming back. I'll be here.
Oh, you're not
Although
anywhere near me.
You might reload in time, though. Or you can save your shell. I'll pick it
There
up.
we
Okay,
go.
never mind.
Woo!
Let's go.
Noobing out so much.
Wait, make an ammo rack here. Oh no, never mind.
I'm driving around in sniper mode. I'm actually used to doing that, at least. I want to HE him. Ah, beautiful.
Oh, perfect. Came at the
Nice!
same time.
I'm so glad we're meeting bots. If they are actual bots, actually, because the bot MM only activates if there's enough players on the server active,
Right.
so to speak. So we might actually just be playing against real players. But I'm really happy with that game.
I'm not gonna check the results. I'm just gonna move on. I'm not gonna check any usernames.
We both did good, though. We carried.
Oh yeah, yeah, we did good.
I'm gonna give you a fist bump.
Let's go. Thank you. Okay, so I'm on Nightbot's website, and I can only, I think, like, do the giveaway from my own account. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Let me know if you're or when you're ready to go back into battle.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
I queued up. I'm just taking a look at this on my computer. If you see my, like, I have my face cam on now because I'm on the talking thing. If I'm not looking at the camera, it's because I'm looking at my laptop here.
The thing is that I find the driving on PC to be so different compared to Blitz. Like, when I use the wheel, I can control how I drive a lot more. So in this case, my tank is turning in ways I don't want it to.
Right, yeah. Yeah, on PC, it's like full throttle. There's no ability to like kind of feather it. You have to tap the key if you want to feather it. Like if you want to go, you know, right a little bit, you gotta like tap, tap, tap D instead of just holding it down.
Yeah. Oh, you're loading in late again.
Yeah, I am. Ooh, hold on. I might have just... My internet might have dropped a little bit.
Oh dear. I can hear you fine, so it's not Discord at least that's dropping.
Yeah, I dropped some frames on... Okay, I'm in. I dropped some frames on my OBS. Like the delay is now up to 328 seconds. But it's okay, at least I didn't drop the connection entirely, so...
That's at some point for me as well, just a few frames though. I might be a bit on my own here. This could go well or could go really, really wrong. Can I shoot you?
Kind of forgot how bad the gun depression is on this tank.
I found the bulldog.
Okay.
Question is, he found me as well, I think.
But can you HG him though?
That is the question, yeah.
Yes.
And I'm asking that mainly because I'm a noob on PC.
Oh man, my FPS
oh, I missed.
Down to like 30. Ooh.
Ow.
That's so bad.
He is going to nuke me. And I seriously, I can't play PC.
Oh yeah, I don't have cross shots for you. Shoot.
It's fine. Oh, I have.
Okay, you're getting some help. Oh, that might
I'm still getting shot at, but it's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna try to move forward a little bit here. Yeah, I don't know why my FPS is so bad. That's kind of worrisome, but it's like probably because I'm streaming, but still. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad like this during the tournament streams.
Oh, I am getting shot at though. Oh my god, I missed. He's coming back for me, I think. I also have to basically, I'm used to... When you drive backwards, the buttons are not necessarily well, they're kind of working counterintuitively for me.
Yes. Yeah, you have to hold that. Yes. Yeah, it's true. That's something to get used to.
I have to press the wrong button, so to speak, compared to what I think I need to press. I don't know where he went.
It kind of feels like driving a car, you know, on PC. Like when you put it in reverse, you gotta turn the wheel the other way.
I would like to just have one kill, you know? Oh my god, I got a kill. Oh god, he set me on fire.
Oh, I don't know how that went
I'm going to die.
That's not good. Oh, you're low. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm going to die.
Oh my god, these bounces. What's happening?
Too much driving backwards did not work out well.
Oh, I'm gonna die now for that. Oh, I didn't realize the SU was in the corner. Oh man, that's tough. Tough way to go. Oh, Ferdinand gets an Emerald. Wow.
Nice. Who is capping the... Oh, the Tiger's capping the base. Are we going to win on caps? That would be epic, not gonna lie. No, just cap, just cap. Basically, my game is telling me you can exit to the garage and enter a battle with another tank. Reward for the current battle will be saved. We're actually winning on caps, though.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Got a cap win in 2026.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's too funny. Okay, looks like my stream is suffering because I'm glad the Discord call hasn't broken up, but like on my OBS, it's like you're not getting good signal, so that's not good.
Oh dear. Should we stop playing then?
I mean, we can keep going.
Okay.
Just not sure why my FPS is so low. I think it's my computer's just like it's been on for
a long time.
Now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we still have about 10 minutes to go before we can end the stream.
Okay.
It's not too bad. Actually, I'm finishing missions and everything.
Oh, you know what? I'll run the other tank. 4 switches then.
Oh, Forest Witch is so nice, though. I
Yeah,
haven't
it
played
is.
it in
It's
ages.
Oh yeah, my encoder is overloaded. Okay.
Oh dear.
Never got that message before.
That's not good.
That's tough. Yeah. I have a decent PC too, so I must really be putting it through its paces. Because I'm like streaming to, what is it? 3 different streams?
I think that's definitely heavier on your system, yeah. I only have the YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Maybe next time I'll forget the other 2 ones and I'll just do just the official stream. Because this is definitely causing my CPU to like throttle up. That's why my
Yeah.
FPS is so low in game.
My CPU is currently at 4.2%. It's holding.
Oh yeah, my CPU is at 82 degrees right now Celsius.
That's
so
a
not
bit
bad.
more. Just a
Yeah,
tad.
like it's okay. It's okay at like 80, but like it's just not
come
gonna be
on.
very efficient. So
There we
I'm
go.
not loading into the game. I mean it.
I just got my first 960 damage shot in.
Oh my god. Hello? Okay, I'm in the battle now.
Okay.
Honestly, I think the stream just like froze up. I'm offline now. So,
Oh dear. That's not good.
yeah, I'm going to close OBS and I'm just gonna help you get across the finish line here. Stop the stream.
Are you okay with that? Oh, we
Yeah,
are
it kinda
definitely
is what
fighting
it is.
bots, by the way.
Alright, I'm gonna close OBS because otherwise my computer might actually have a real problem. So even though I don't get to finish the stream, well, at least I get to play with 120 FPS again. It's okay.
We are losing, actually, though.
So note to self: can't do a 3-hour stream, or at least 2.5 hour stream with like 3 streams going. Ooh, nice shot.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have to take this seriously. Shoot.
It's 3 versus 3. We should have this.
We should have this. Yeah, you're plenty healthy. Yeah, I have.
I'm
it.
just promoting
Yeah,
his
once I
face, to be
reload.
honest.
Yeah.
I'm getting shot in the rear. I'm going to push forwards.
It's okay. I got Tiger now once I'm reloaded here. Okay. Okay, that works. Good. Excellent. And I got 229. Wait, I'm gonna reload.
My tank is turning
love that
the
shot.
other way again.
Oh, you got it. You got
my
it.
god. 3. There we go.
Let's go. Okay.
Oh, HE for the win. I'm gonna laugh so
where's
much if I'm
the-
acing a tank on this server while playing this crap.
Alright, where's the Yag? You'd think
I
still
kind of want
spawn,
to
right?
HE him. I'm at 3.7k damage.
I'm spotted. I'm spotted. Oh,
He has to be
nice.
there.
Yeah.
I got spotted as well. There he is.
There he is.
Aiming.
Sorry.
Nah,
He
it's fine.
disappeared quickly.
It's fine. KV2 was also playing nice. I'm gonna fist bump him too. Yeah, they are catching up with the Twitch stream having died.
Okay. Yep.
It's not even an ace, it's a first class. I'll take it. Oh, that was funny though. Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
Wait, there's no
Oh.
way.
What?
So A Professor started a wait, did he actually? It says he started a giveaway and then he became the winner.
Huh?
There's no way. Oh.
Do you need
That
to
is too
save the stream somehow, the Twitch stream, and just not play anymore? Or are you good with this? I'm not sure if this is...
Oh no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm fine. It is what it is. The
Okay.
Twitch stream is this. Yeah. My computer can only do so much, you know. Technical limitation.
Okay, then let's do one more, maybe 2, and then we should be done for today.
All right, sounds good.
I like how we're top tier, though. I really appreciate the game for that.
It's pretty good.
My issue is mainly driving backwards. That's not going how I wanted to. Stay close to allies to quickly destroy enemy tanks.
Double the winners tomorrow. Okay. Alright, so I think I have a plan. What I'll try to do is I'll try to just double the winners for tomorrow for the Twitch stream giveaway.
Yeah.
Which is kind of unfortunate for the people that were in chat today, so I might try to rectify that somehow, but I kind of just can't do the giveaway because it seems like I need permissions like on iBot. So yeah, and I can't really. I guess I could potentially collect collect IGNs now and like try to distribute it that way, but not how the Twitch thing is supposed to work, anyways.
I do not have any targets. I want to shoot something.
Oh, well, I'm getting shot from the side. If you want to take a look at that guy.
Let's see. Oh, there. Yeah, I'm gonna shot from there as well. Oh, crap. I used the wrong fix-it kit.
Wow, still getting shot from there. Okay, I gotta back off. It's not a winnable position.
Ow. Yeah, this is where my being an absolute potato is not helping our team.
Ooh, unlucky bounce there. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, you know what? Ooh, that damage on the side is gonna have to stop. Even if I have to, like, kind of throw my tank for this. Yeah, I'm getting hit by the Hellsing, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yeah, when there's no, like, there's nothing happening on the other side, it's like, oh, it's tough.
I did more than 1k damage. I'm happy enough with that, but I am going to die soon. Very soon. Or maybe not. Or maybe I am. Oh dear. Yeah, yeah. PC and me, I play on touch for a reason.
Oh, that's a tough one.
No, we're not going to win this on base cap either. We got really lucky there.
I'm just letting women know what happened with the Twitch stream.
Also not showing my background. I know. I actually am finishing parts of the damage counter mission thing. Okay, so by the time this match is over, we can stop, because by the time the delay is gone, we will be past the portal thing. Actually need to click the portal just to be safe and make sure that we are not missing anything. I always click the portal to make sure. Yeah, portal time is stopped in 6 minutes. By the time people hear this, 1 minute.
Okay, alright, we're back, and we have, I think, more bots to fight.
I hope so.
Not
I can do with the bomb.
I know.
Hello there.
Got a VK on the side there. You know, I'm gonna just push forward on these heavies. I think I can get some side shots in.
Are you going to? Aw, why did it bounce? That's not fair. T29 is just giving me the evil eye, is not letting me shoot him. So far he's bounced me twice.
There's a KV2 behind us.
Yeah.
Or behind me. It's maybe not made out you. I'm gonna move on because I had to fire my reserve. Oh, nice. Nice kill.
Thank you. Oh, got a Black Prince here. That's gonna be detrimental to my HP.
I'm coming. I'm just ignoring the AC Rebellion or Rebadella, whatever the name is. I stopped memorizing all the names for the lower tanks.
I think the Black Prince is a bot. Oh, that was GG. Two, one, poof. Just shot straight over me.
I'm taking a lot of damage here.
I'm coming. I'm trying to help.
All good. I'm in a good position now.
I heated instead of normal ammoed.
I think APAC was letting me know that my stream's down.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Aw.
You have that kill? Potentially?
Nope.
Oh.
Almost, though.
It's gonna reload a shell. Almost. Yep. Alright, nice.
I'm gonna go turn to... that way, yeah.
Sorry.
Slowly but surely.
Getting a little bump in the right direction.
No, don't go back.
Yeah, that's
I
not
wanted to shoot you.
All the damage is gonna be gone by the time we get there. That should be like a...
Oh,
Ooh,
there you go.
Mind. Good shot.
Thank you. I could barely see his backside. But I decided to risk it.
Smasher things.
Oh, this tank is so balanced, honestly. It can save me playing PC.
Alright, you think one more? Got like 3 more minutes left.
What did you say, sorry?
We have like 3 minutes left, right? On the portal?
Yeah, but by the time the delay is gone, we're past that.
Ooh, you're right.
Because we have 5 minutes delay. So that's going to be it. And we end on the win, which is a good thing.
That was a great stream. I had so much fun today.
Yes, for sure. I'm looking forward to doing that again tomorrow.
Absolutely. Yes. And I'm looking forward to give some stuff out on Twitch. Hopefully, you guys can head over to follow us on Twitch on the official WoT Blitz _EN channel.
Yes, definitely.
I should have that working. Should have that working by tomorrow. I just need to get some Nightball permissions from Binu, so hopefully I can contact him today. But then yeah, and then guys, if you aren't already subscribed to the official WoT Blitz YouTube, make sure to follow that. All the news is going to come out in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be important to be following, and we're trying to get that to 1 million. So check it out.
We will be back tomorrow with the first lower bracket final of Flame versus... I cannot brain anymore, honestly. I need sleep. There we go. Flame versus the Island Boys. Yes, that's the one. And then whoever wins that versus Rackham. They will have picked their map, so we will be talking about that tomorrow as well. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And we will see you all tomorrow. Have a good day.
Thank you, everyone. Take care.
Bye.